Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ria Indriani. I'm a lecturer of Department of Agribusiness, Faculty of Agriculture, Universitas Negeri Gorontalo. This time I will like to present my research. The title is Mechanism and Performance of the Rice Supply Chain in Gorontalo and Score Model Approach. Okay, next. Introduction. Rice has been the primary source of food for the people in Indonesia. It plays a strategic role in the country's economy and development, and stable supply is crucial. Gorontalo Province, as a rice surplus area, is able to produce beyond its consumption needs and has the potential to help neighboring regions with rice shortage. Rice price in early 2022 were 9,000 a kilogram at the farmer level and 10,000 a kilogram at the consumer level. The end of 2022, consumer price had increased to begin 11,000 till 12,000 a kilogram. Before reaching consumer, rice product to go through various steps, begin farmer to milling to wholesaler to retail traders till consumer. The long supply chain is a factor that contributes to high rice price. When farmer group experience shortage of rice commodity, they lose sale while excess result in the accumulation of rice commodity and increase storage costs. To maintain the availability of rice and economical selling price, good coordination is needed among all actors involved in the supply chain, including Gapoktan, farmer shop, transportation, and distribution networks. Distinct characteristics of rice often lead to the complexity of the supply chain. Supply chain management is seen as solution to boost productivity and establish mutually beneficial relationship for the supply chain member involved in long term. The performance of rice supply chain management can be measured using the SCORE approach. This study aims to 1. Describe the mechanism of the rice supply chain, and 2. Analysis performance of the rice supply chain in Gorontalo Province. Method. The research was conducted in Gorontalo Province began April to July 2023. Two sampling techniques were used to gather the data. For the farmer sample, a simple random sampling technique was employed. The sample size was determined using the Slovin formula from 2,000 farmers. Farmer sample it's 95 farmer. The snowball sampling technique used for the other actor in the rice supply chain, resulting in the selection of 14 rice mills, 6 wholesalers, 16 retailers, 13 bullock and farmer shop employee, as well as 6 employees from Alfamart and Indomaret. In total, there were sample is 150 actors. Describe analysis focus on describe the mechanism of the rice supply chain based on the flow of product, money, and information in Gorontalo. The performance of the rice supply chain was analyzed using the SCORE supply chain operation reference model. This model measures reliability, responsiveness, agility, cost, and asset management. Performance attributes are made up of matrix and benchmark that can see at table 1. The next step is to compare the actual data with the superior food score card benchmark. There are 3 classifications of benchmarks. 1. Verify values that are equal to the average supply chain performance, requiring improvement for efficiency. 2. Advantage values that fall between parity and superior, indicating the good performance of company that needs evolution to achieve efficiency. 3. Superior, excellent supply chain performance, indicating that a company's supply chain requires ongoing evaluation and monitoring to maintain performance. We can see the performance of supply chain in table 1. Next. Result and discussion. We can see the rice supply chain mechanism in figure 1 in Gorontalo Province. There is 10 product flow, information, and financial. Performance of actor in rice supply chain in Gorontalo is generally based excellent based on reliability, responsibility, flexibility, cost, and asset management. The performance of rice supply chain member in Gorontalo is superior as evidenced by delivery performance, perfect order fulfillment cycle, lead time, supply chain flexibility, cash-to-cash cycle, unless farmer where the order fulfillment cycle, supply chain flexibility, and daily inventory into parity. Supply chain costs are generally classified as parity and advantage, except bulk in Indomaret. Meanwhile, daily inventory is classified as a parity category except for bulk except for traders and TTIC. Farmer shop. Conclusion, in Gorontalo, the rice supply chain is modern and includes the flow of product information and financial transaction. There are 10 distribution channels, both within and outside of Gorontalo, that handle rice entering the area. The performance of the rice supply chain in Gorontalo province is generally excellent based on reliability, responsibility, flexibility, cost, and asset management. Farmer order fulfillment cycle, supply chain flexibility, and daily inventory fall into parity. Supply chain costs are generally classified as parity and advantage for Bulog and Alfamart or Indomaret. Daily inventory is classified as a parity category except farmer shop, and daily inventory is classified as a parity category except for TTIC, farmer shop, and Bulog. Thank you very much.